Yes, guys, what's up? So I had a few minutes spare, so I thought, why not do a video on Kell Brook and Timothy Bradley. The crazy thing about boxing at the moment, with Kell Brook in particular, is that there's so many rumors. Like, I don't recall there being this amount of rumors at any point in boxing history from when I watched it. I'm not that old, but from what I remember in the 90s, if a fight was talked about, a lot of time it often happened. Nowadays, there seems to be a lot of talk and not a lot of follow through. Um, but Timothy Bradley and Kell Brook is being talked about, but then so was Kell Brook and Diego Chavez. That was also severely talked about. And then we've had, in addition to that, before that, we had Brandon Rios and Kell Brook talked about. And then there was rumours of Amir Khan, and then there was rumours of Keith Thurman. And you see, Kell Brook's had these fighters' names like around him for a while. But then after Sean Porter, apart from Sean Porter, if you just take that one fighter out of the resume, Senchenko, Frankie Gavin, Jojo Dan, like, you can defend the Jojo Dan because he's a mandatory, but he didn't have to take the mandatory straight away. He could have waited. But I understand why he took the Jojo Dan fight. But then in addition to the Jojo Dan fight, coupling that with the Frankie Gavin fight, I've got to keep it real and say that it's ridiculous, like, you know. But I mean, the names are being thrown out there for Kell Brook, but there's so far not been any follow through. Like, to be honest with you, I did not expect Frankie Gavin versus Kell Brook to happen. I just didn't expect that fight to happen. I didn't think that it made any sense. I didn't think there was any point. I felt like it did more harm than good. I think the only good it did was it kept Kell busy. Apart from that, I think it harmed his career. It maybe helped him a little bit financially. He made a little bit of money off it as well. But in the long haul, like, for his name, his resume, his legacy, I think it harmed him, that fight. Some fights can harm you as a fighter, like the Rod Salka fight for Danny Garcia. It harmed him, you see. But you see, now we're coming to a point where Kell Brook, there's so many names being thrown out there, and Timothy Bradley now is the other name being thrown out there, and it makes sense. It makes sense. This fight really does make sense. But will it happen? I think it's winnable for Kell. I do think it's winnable for Kell, but I also think it's winnable for Bradley as well. But I'm not going to say who I edge with right now. I've already said it on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you know who I'm edging with. But the thing is that, will this fight even get made, and is there any point talking about it? Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment section below. Kell Brook, Timothy Bradley, where will it happen? Unification of the two different titles is WBO and the IBF, I believe. But, you know, it's going to be interesting. Comment section below, subscribe as always in a bit.